Hey guys, it's Davis with Real Saltwater, and we have a special announcement. We have decided we want to catch less fish and learn a new skill. We got a fly rod. I'll preface this by saying we have already been fishing with the fly rod for a few days, so everything you guys will see has already happened, but basically you could call it a learning experience. So I went out for 4 days, and those 4 days, my main focus was obviously to try to catch a fish, but to really try and get as good as possible and just work on specific things while fishing with the fly rod from a kayak. And you guys will see, I really do get better every single day, and it's really cool for myself also to watch back my progress and see kind of see how everything pans out. But I hope you guys enjoy 4 days of me learning how to fly fish. Let's go. So obviously we are very new to this, but we were fortunate enough to know a few people to get us started. We got 3 flies, 2 in this little tiny fly box right here that we bought. We thought was a lot bigger, but it is not. And then we got 1 on here. So we've got the Clouser redfish minnow. So this is apparently one of the most popular redfish flies out there. And if I didn't say that before, we're going to be mostly targeting redfish. We're in Charleston, South Carolina. So that is the main target species on fly. Today is really going to look a lot of, practicing, getting a feel for fly fishing out of a kayak. We're not really sure what it's going to be like, to be honest. We've watched some videos, so we're going to really give it our best shot. We'd really love to be able to be successful out of the kayak. That's the main goal. And then we're going to kind of get a feel for a lot of the stuff down here that gets caught up in the line. So I have a feeling that is going to happen a lot. Whether or not I catch any fish today or over the next few days as I'm kind of practicing and really getting a feel for this, we're gonna make a video anyway, because I want you guys to be able to see me progress. And if you're starting out, fly fishing, whether it's freshwater or saltwater, I want you to be able to follow along and on this journey. There's a lot of experts out there, and I am not even close to an expert. So we're really gonna try to learn this new skill, and we're super excited about it. Let me know if you guys have ever wanted to try and fly fish or saltwater fly fish. Let me know how it's going. And if you've been doing it for a long time, I would appreciate any tips or really anything. So we'll see you out there. All kinds of activity around us. It's probably mullet, most likely. Oh, we're already getting wrapped around stuff. Definitely could have seen that coming. See, this is all good practice. That was a little bit better cast. Gotta try to work on that back casting too. Okay, so our first little trial on the kayak went decent. We're obviously really bad at casting, so that's something I got to work on. I got hung up on a bunch of random stuff in the kayak. It's tough, it's really tough. So this is going to be interesting, something that'll be kind of a tough thing to work around is when I'm fishing in creeks, especially up against, at low tide, up against places. It's going to be tough to cast. You got to get a cast really high. All right, those are decent casts right there. I'm happy with that. Wow, I don't know if you guys saw that before, but I missed an eyelet. Holy smokes. Dang. That is a beginner mistake. Yeah, I think we got it through all the guides now. Let's retie this fly. This little knot we got on in here already. And we will be on our way ready to absolutely just not catch any redfish. It's gonna be super exciting. I know you can't wait. We're seeing all kinds of bait fish and shrimp just kind of flipping around. Oh, I see redfish up there. I see multiple, actually. Yeah, hear that? That's definitely redfish. Oh yeah. There's one coming this way, I think. Oh my goodness, huge ones. Big ones, right there. All right, they're back behind me now. They're coming towards me again. Oh my goodness, my heart is beating so fast. Oh my goodness. I don't know where they went. Those were massive. Oh! Oh no! I wasn't ready. Oh, I didn't strip set. Oh no. That was bad. That was a little better. So it's the end of the first day fly fishing, and I would say overall it was a pretty good day. I went out for a few hours after work, so I didn't get a full day in, but I saw two absolute monsters just roll over my fly, kind of reject it. It seemed like one was kind of chasing it for a little bit, but then obviously nothing happened. And then I did get one bite, so that was promising. But I felt like I got to practice a lot. Casting in those creeks I feel like that's really good practice because it's so narrow in there, and you got to do, some sidearms sometimes. You got to back cast, and you got to forward cast, I guess. I don't even know what you call it. As the weather starts to warm up, the redfish are going to start tailing. We've seen it a little bit. They're chasing bait at least. But yeah, this is awesome. On to the next day. There's one up on the bank. They're just so hard to catch. So hard to catch. Oh, there's some waking right here. You see him? You see him?
I don't have a bait on right now, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get out of the way. It's all you. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a big one. Right here. Perfect. Strip.
Didn't want it. Or he didn't see it.
I didn't even see where it went.
Yeah.
But I gotta get a bait on here.
Yeah, I think that was good. That was a good cast, I think. Oh, he's going.
A good cast.
Yeah, he's back there.
Yeah, I thought you had him.
Yeah, it's too far now. All right, I'll start moving. Oh wait, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. I saw it wake. Oh my God, dude. It's ridiculous. Day 3, trying to catch a fish with a fly rod. We're out here in the morning on dead high tide. It is incredibly calm. We're hoping we're gonna get up into some flats and see some redfish here this morning. We've really improved every single time we've gone. We've had, so far, you guys have seen two good shots at redfish. So the first day we had 2 that were coming down a creek. And then the second day we were fishing kind of sunset a little bit. And they were feeding on the side of the creek, and I thought I made a good cast at them. But for some reason they just didn't take it. We've definitely learned some lessons from that experience so far. One of the lessons we've learned is how long the leader and tippet is on a fly rod is much different than a spinning rod. So I'm used to a spinning rod, the leader being 12 inches, 18 inches maybe. So wherever you cast, and then when you're able to kind of see your line, your lure is not too far behind where your line is kind of showing in the water. But with a fly rod, I keep forgetting that where I see the end of the line, the lure or the fly is much farther behind that, 9 feet to be exact, 9 feet behind where I can actually see the line. So that's kind of something different that I need to get used to, and a lesson I'm really learning. Last big thing is stripping to set the hook. So I had one bite maybe the first time I went out, and of course I panicked and I pulled the line out of its mouth. So that's something that as I get more bites, I'll end up practicing. But really, a huge thing to remember is that if I'm gonna set the hook, gotta strip set it, because that fly is so light. If I pull that thing with the rod, it's just gonna flip that sucker straight out of its mouth. We're gonna keep getting better at this. It really is such a cool, I feel like it's awesome to be able to chase redfish or trout on a fly rod. So we're gonna keep getting better. We're still gonna throw the spinning rod occasionally. We'll probably throw it a decent amount still also, but we love learning a new skill. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I will see you on the flat. Guys, I'm seeing redfish here. There's at least one. I can see them pushing the marsh grass out of the way. Guys, that one was right next to me. I have a feeling it's going to be really hard to get them to bite this, because it's hard for it to get down low. So it's going to be hard for them to see it. Saw a tail over here, a little farther. Oh yeah, there's a few. There's a few. You guys can't see that, it's too far away. Oh, there's a bunch. There's at least 3 over here. Yep, there they are. Oh, there's a huge one that's close. Oh my goodness. And I fumbled that. That was a massive redfish. Instead, I just hooked my life jacket instead of casting to him. So, yeah, that was good. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I just threw it right on him. another day with no redfish. But I do feel like we're getting closer and closer every single time. We saw finally a bunch of tailing redfish, which is super exciting. It means the water is warming up. One, I gotta get maybe a few different flies, maybe some better flies for the grass. And I just gotta keep at it. Just keep trying. I'll get better and better. And when I finally do catch some fish, it's gonna be awesome. And I'm super excited. Thanks for following along, and I will see y'all the next time I'm out. All right, guys, welcome back. It is day 4 of trying to catch a fish / learning how to fly fish. Today's gonna be the last day really doing these kind of just training videos, I guess you would say. I'm getting a lot better. I haven't caught any redfish yet, or any fish at all on the fly rod, but I'm getting a lot better. I can mostly find them, and I'm making a lot better casts. I just haven't gotten any to eat yet. And if I don't catch a fish today, then I really apologize for the poor quality of this video. But the goal here is to really show everything, the good and the bad, and everything I've been learning. So we're gonna give it a shot. We are fishing a incoming tide today. It's a massive tide later tonight, so we're hopefully gonna be able to stay out late enough to where we can get some of that. And we're just gonna try to find some redfish. We're probably gonna go to some spots where we've seen them before, spots that we know are productive, and we'll just go from there. We appreciate you for following along the ride. Let's hope we catch a fish today. Okay, guys, I barely have any battery left. I forgot to charge my stuff, so I'm only gonna start it if I feel like I have a really good shot at a redfish. Okay, guys, my camera is going to die, but there's one right here. He's right there. Oh, he took it. No. Oh, he's still there. Spooked him away. Fudge, dude. My main camera with my mic died, so the audio is going to be terrible. But so I'm gonna lean in a little bit, just to recap. So this was kind of our last, what we're calling practice day, I guess you could say. That last redfish, I don't know. I'm not really sure what happened there. I might have tried to trip and set the hook too hard. I just reeled in my line. There was no fly on the end. So I'll have to go back and watch the footage. But, man, it looked like he jumped at it. It really, really looked like he jumped at it, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I spooked him or it was him jumping at the fly. But that one hurts a little bit. I'm glad we found a few. We made good casts to that one, which is what I'm happy about. We let him. Sorry, I'm kind of still shocked / at a loss for words. But the goal is to keep getting better, right? This is a new challenge. It's really exciting. So thanks for following along. Sorry we didn't catch any fish on the fly in this saga, we can call it. But I feel like every single time we went out, we got better. And that's really what matters. So thanks for following along, guys. It's been so fun. Like and subscribe. Again, I'm sorry for the bad audio on the outro, but I will see you guys next time.